Hi, my name is Leonard Munson, the psychic astrologer. My website is readingsbyleonardtmunson.net. On November the 25th, 2024, the planet Mercury of communication, mechanical things, siblings, short distance traveling will go retrograde in the sign of Sagittarius until December the 15th, 2024. And then its post-shadow period will end on January the 3rd, 2025. The sign of Sagittarius represents higher truth, universal truth, religions, philosophy, dreams, mysticism, higher education, international travel, language, and culture. Part 2, Cancer. Mercury retrograde is back this month, turning its attention and yours to your work and well-being routines. Helping others is where your sign tends to excel, or occasionally got OTT. So this latest Mercury retrograde phase is about learning to set limits and boundaries on what you can realistically achieve, rather than over-promising and under-delivering and wearing yourself out in the process. You have often seen as a mother hen of the zodiac that can get taken for granted, whether you are tying up mess, making meals, or sharing your wisdom and expertise with others. In a personal or work environment, it can also take a toll on your own health, your sense of humor, and your belief in others if it's done to excess. This time, while Mercury is retrograde, you get opportunity to rethink your approach rather than one size or maternal embrace fits all. Consider modifying the amount of work you do for or with others, depending on the circumstances. Your ability to nurture often leaves your own needs for joy, fun, and even silliness out of the loop. So extend at least some of the kindness and care you give to others to yourself going forward. While Mercury's in reverse, acts of kindness could backfire. It is a cosmic lesson to take on board the fact that you cannot be all things to all people. Sometimes you just have to show up for yourself. By January the 3rd, when Mercury fully out of the retrograde phase, you will get the hang of it. Leo. Mercury is retrograding once more for the fourth and final time in 2024. And this time around, for you, it is targeting romance and creativity. Your love to love on a grand scale, and your appetite for pleasure, fun, risk, and romance is often huge too. Mercury turns retrograde now to let you rethink how you love and reconsider what and who truly gives you pleasure. Too much of a good thing can be a bad as none at all. So this Mercury phase is about finding a compromise, a reciprocal arrangement between you and your wants and needs in the realms of love and fun. You might want to rethink any childish tantrums that flicker into your life if you don't get your way, or you might wish to do some serious adulting by considering having a child rather than acting like one at times. Under this thought-provoking influence, your usual flirting chatter could fall flat, or the art of constantly picking up and putting down lovers or creative ideas without fully getting to grips with them could finally become tiresome. As the artistic endeavor or past love could be worth revisiting now to help you value finishing what you start, and you could see the true depth of your talents or the importance of someone you might have previously dismissed as somehow not worthy. Mercury retrograde gives you a second chance to take a second glance and admit that you are wrong and make it right. Use this phase to assess any damage and find a way to follow through. By making a commitment to a romance or a creative opportunity that truly inspires you once Mercury is out of its reverse in early January. Virgo. With Mercury as your ruling planet, you tend to feel the retrograde phase more strongly than most other signs. Home is where Mercury is in reverse will play tricks on you this November. You are often full of ideas and you are usually meticulous about organizing them and turning thoughts into action. But during this phase, you could feel overwhelmed by having too much going on. There may be muddles, delays, double bookings, especially with short journeys by you or by visitors to your home over the next few weeks. If you take on more than you can handle, those blocks will more than likely come tumbling down. So the cosmic lesson for you now is to learn when and how to say no and to prioritize. You cannot do it all or have it all. So consider focus on what you can do that brings you joy to you and those who share your living space. For you, it's a perfect world. Your home will be a hub of chatter, sharing this information, ideas, and philosophies. You can make that happen with a less and more and quality over quantity approach. You are the go-to person for sorting things out, and though you cannot fix everyone's problems during this phase, you can give others a safe space to talk about them. With Mercury in a backtrack to fix your own problems first, especially any link to your home or lifestyle that you have ignored that could resurface now. A smart, sharp sign such as yours can see the logic in that. So brace yourself for any glitches and handle them with as much efficiency as you can muster during this retrograde rehash. As a result, when Mercury moves forward again on January the 3rd, your dream home scenarios could be less of a nightmare and more of a reality. Libra. Welcome to the last Mercury retrograde phase of the year. Since Mercury is the planet of communication, it can be doubly unsettled when it turns retrograde in your own communication zone. Whereas normally you would be chattering, friendly, witty, open, and all around fascinating to be with, Mercury retrograde shenanigans could leave you tongue-tied, speechless, prone to foot and mouth syndrome, and generally being liable to say the wrong thing at the wrong time. This is also applied to any kind of written or visual messages you want to put out there. So think twice before you text, speak, blog, or post during this confusing phase. Even learning something new could be fraught with difficulties now. There may be an issue with travel or short journeys, either with your vehicle or through transport delays or with misplaced tickets. This is certainly one of the most frustrating positions for Mercury to perform its backward dance in, but as always, there are plus points to focus on during any ensuing turmoil. Think about how you connect and why it is from the heart, or just get attention. Are you honest and truthful, or are you a people pleaser or a people teaser, just out to get likes or to wind people up? Are these issues with your neighbors, siblings, or mentors? Use this phase to reset your approach, which may just need a minor tweak rather than a major overhaul. By the time Mercury turns red on January the 3rd, you will know how much work you need to do to connect and communicate with more confidence and ease. So when Mercury retrograde, do not start anything new. Do not buy any electronics. Do not buy any automobiles. Do not sign any contracts. Think twice before you speak. Review and text any text, email, or messages that you send out. Because unknowing, you may make a mistake in this communication and people will take it the wrong way. Okay? This is part 2. From Gemini to Leo.